Francisca, come here. Wait. Stop. Wait for the people. Don't knock off my makeup. Stop. I see hearts. I don't see anybody. If... Hi. Say hi, Francisca. Okay. So we're getting ready. We're we're getting ready for mass. It's 3 o'clock, and we have to leave here by like 6. So I'm getting ready. It is early, but yeah, we're just going to start getting ready. And yeah. So what's up? Getting ready for mass and doing a Q&A because I wanted to do one. So if you have any questions, then, you know, ask them. And I'll pick and choose which ones I want to answer. And, you know, I might not see your question. Or I might just not answer it. Like, I don't know. My favorite part of mass, my favorite part of mass is just feeling the presence of God. I've never felt that connection ever anywhere else, and so just the feelings that I get. But besides that, my favorite part would be the incense. I love when the priest does incense. Like, I just love that. I think it smells so good. But I do not recommend, I mean, obviously I recommend going to mass, but it is a lot harder to be around those incense if you're sick. A few months ago, I got sick, and we had an adoration, and I was like coughing, and actually all day that day I was not coughing. I was doing really good on top of my medicine, and then I sat in the back, and as soon as the priest started the incense, I just started choking. I couldn't, like, I had to get up. I went to the bathroom, and it's obviously quiet, so you could hear me choking, and it was really embarrassing, and I had to leave early. So it is a lot harder to be around them when you're sick, but, you know, if you can, I obviously say go for it. But right now I'm just putting on like some moisturizer because my skin has been really dry. And I have a fan to dry like all of my skincare products, but I'm out of batteries, so we're just winging it. We're probably going to do my eyes first. And hi to everybody who's just now joining. But This is the palette that I actually used when I got confirmed. When I was coming into the church, I actually bought this like the day before because I had no idea like what kind of makeup I was going to use. The whole outfit, finding an outfit for confirmation, it was a fiasco. But we're gonna do eyes first, just in case there's like fallout or anything. And if you have any questions and you want to like get to know me, then just ask, and we're just going to hang out. I have a bucket of makeup. That's what I'm digging in. So that's what I'm looking at. Coffee or tea? I say tea, but I do like coffee. I'm good, Maddie. How are you? I'm actually I'm really excited to go to Mass tonight. Last weekend, I went to an evening Mass. It was my first time, not my first time visiting, but it was my first time going to their evening Mass. And I got home late, but it was really nice, and they do it like every weekend. So I'm going back. I didn't go to Mass this morning, so I am going back this weekend, and I'm just excited. Woman or man, like as far as what? Like as far as what I'm into, men. Like I like men. And you might hear the dogs like in the background. I just adopted a new dog. And Francisca, come here, Francisca. So this is not the one that I adopted. But her dad is actually my grandpa's dog's, or his dog is her dad. And he passed away. So I was able to get some babies from him. My mom did what she needed to do, and it's just very sentimental. It's just sentimental. But her name is Francisca, and then the one that I just adopted, his name is Buster. He's looking, but he's too big for me to hold up, so. And you can't really see my makeup that good with this light, but And that's what happens when you have dogs. Okay, I think we're fine. Do I like blonde hair or brown hair? It just depends. Like, it really just depends. I like changing my hair, like, a lot, but it just depends. I used to not like blonde hair, actually, and then it wasn't until I became, you know, an adult that I was like, I kind of like blonde hair. My biggest pet peeve, my biggest pet peeve is acting like the victim. Like, I cannot stand that, especially if you're in the wrong and you take no accountability. That's my biggest pet peeve. I have other things that annoy me, but that is probably one of the biggest things. Okay. What made me take my faith seriously? Um, well, I was always raised in church, and just my upbringing, like, it was always serious to me. But just becoming an adult, it just made me want to, you know, have that as a part of my life, and I wanted to just be confident in what I believed in, and just have that as my foundation in life. So that's what, you know, that's what it was. No, I do not have a husband. I want one, like, one day. Hopefully I do get a husband, but I don't have one right now. And a lot of people actually think I have one, but I don't. So, but hopefully that changes. Like, one day, hopefully that changes. My patron saint is Saint Hildegard. Yeah, that's my patron saint. But I like a lot of different saints. Paul from the Bible, I don't connect with him as in like because we've done the same things, because like we haven't. I've not went around, eliminating people. Um, but he's a good example for anybody who just feels like they've done anything that is just too bad for God. And yeah, I just like how he was able to get like a fresh start, and it's a good example of just how faith works. So I really connect with him, and he is considered a saint in the Catholic Church. Other than a biblical person, Dymphna, again, we haven't went through the same things, but I like how she is for like the mental health. I think that's really important. Um, let's see, who else? There's just several, but yeah, my patron saint is Saint Hildegard. I picked her because we have a lot in common. She had the kind of attitude where she was standing up for what she believed in. She is a writer. I'm a writer. She Yeah, so what made me pick her. She's a writer. I'm a writer. She just had achieved a lot, and I hope to achieve a lot. And she wore a lot of different hats, and nobody could tell her to shut up. I mean, and people can try and tell me to shut up. I won't listen. So I'm going to start my face. My eyes are not done, but I will finish my eyes when my face gets done. I don't know. That's just how I like to do makeup, and I think that is just the good thing about makeup. You have people who say, do it like this, but as long as the look gets achieved and it doesn't look bad, just do it how you do it. And I'm really just all over the map with my makeup. It's just the eyeshadow that I decided to do. I had to do that first just because it was black and I don't want the fallout. But otherwise, it's pretty fine. It's fine to just finish when you finish. So the background here, I want to switch it up. So what should I put back here? I had this sunset lamp, and when the dogs messed up the camera, it messed up the lamp. But yeah, what should I put in the back to just, make the background better? Yeah, I thought about a painting, but what should the painting be of? Like, what do you think? Because I want it to be very, I don't know, I wanted to just go with the different lives and different things I plan on doing. I hope to do more get ready with me's and just stuff like that. With my dogs. That's who I live with. I live with just my dogs, my snake. I do have a pet snake, and a bird. Bye. I hope you're able to join some other time. I have a parakeet. I had two. One sadly, died. And I was gonna get him another friend. But he seems to be really happy, like, so I don't know. I haven't gotten him a friend yet. There is a bird store like a little over an hour away that I like to go to. And they had some really pretty parakeets. So I might get him one. I'm looking at him right now. And then I have a ball python. That's the snake that I have. Now I can't find what I'm looking for. One thing that I always lose, pencil sharpeners. Like, it doesn't matter how many I have, if I put them anywhere, like, that I can remember, it doesn't matter. They're always coming up missing. And that's what I was looking for, but I finally found it. So last weekend, like I said, I went to evening mass, and it was my first time going to their evening mass. I had shared it on my Facebook, so if you're not following me on Facebook, be sure to, and just let me know, like, you found me from YouTube, now you're following me here. I'm also on TikTok. But I posted it on Facebook, and someone said that they didn't know that they did evening mass. And so I'm assuming they were just talking about the Catholic Church in general. Not every parish does evening mass. This one does. But not every church has evening mass. A lot of times it is just for special events. Yeah, it's always so sad when, like, your pet passes away. It doesn't matter if it is, a bird, a snake, a fish even. It doesn't matter. Speaking of fish, I want to get a betta. I don't know. I just do. Or a glow-in-the-dark fish. But yeah, we need to do something with the background, and then I need to get a different, like, a mirror so I don't have to be bending down to do my makeup. I do have a vanity, and I do some makeup there sometimes, but I don't have a chair for it. The chair broke. So that's also kind of like why we're here. Saltwater fish, yes. So a little story time. I had got everything, so I thought, for a saltwater tank. And I went to the pet store, trying to get the last minute things. And then I got told I didn't have anything. I had to, like, basically let it marinate, lack of better words. And I had to wait, I think it was like 3 months. So I did get a calendar. Got a calendar, was counting down the 3 months. It ended up just not working out for me. So if you or anybody you or anyone else knows, like how to get a saltwater tank set up, then like let me know, because I'm interested in that. I've always wanted a starfish. I plan on doing more live streams. I want to do one maybe after I get back home from Mass. But yeah, I definitely plan on doing more. This is the first time I've went live on this channel, so we are a little bit everywhere, scattered. I mean here, there, and everywhere, really. But we're managing. I also even plan on, like, sometimes when I go to Adoration, going live there, so you guys can go with me. What I like about Adoration, I like just being able to sit and pray. I think I have prayer ADHD, where I'll start to pray and then I get distracted, or I just have so much to say. So with Adoration, you have like an hour, and it also depends on your parish, because some people or some places have it every day, all day. Some only have it certain times. Where I come from, we only have it once a month. But there are other places that have it more often. So, but just being able to just sit and pray, that's my favorite part. Oftentimes there's reconciliation too. Like where I come from, there's reconciliation during Adoration. So you can go and you can do a confession and then come back and pray. But it all just depends on the parish. So I have these two new lashes that I can't decide between. So there's this one, the gold pack, and then there's this one, the purple. Which one should I wear tonight to church? Purple pack, gold pack, and I'll show y'all again. Gold, and then purple. Let me know. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off the live, like, so nobody's gonna see me do them. Also, Can anybody guess the flavor of this water? And I'll give you a hint. Yes, it is grape. So you can't just say grape. There are like 2 other flavors in here. Okay, you say do the purple. I'll probably do the purple. Unless we get like a bunch of golds, and then obviously I'm going to go with the winner and we're going to do gold. So again, so I am getting ready for evening mass. After I do my makeup, I have to do my hair and find something to wear. Have I ever been to a monastery? No, I have not. Now I want to go, and I love nuns. Like, if you've like has anyone ever met a nun before here, or a monk? Let me know if anyone has ever met a monk or a nun. I would say priest, but that's just basic. But maybe you've never even met a priest before. So priest, nun, monk. Have you ever met one? Thank you so much. And is that a fur vest or just pillows? It's a blanket, actually. It is just like a super freaking heavy fur blanket. Yeah, so the question was, has anyone ever met a monk or a nun and a priest? Like, a priest is so basic, but a monk or a nun, like those, you know, they can be, like, let's be real, they can be a little scary. But anyone ever met one? And someone said that they've met both. Monks are quite interesting. They really are. But if you're just now joining, I said I love nuns. I really do. I've met quite a few. And they're actually, some of them look intimidating. Some look like they have an attitude. But a lot of them are super sweet. So if you haven't ever met one, you don't even have to be Catholic to meet one. Just go meet one. Check it off your bucket list. And here's a little story. I've actually made a nun cry. So yeah, I've made a nun cry before. I've probably even made a priest cry before. Let's just be real. Just subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, so please be sure to subscribe. This is my first time going live on this channel, but I'm hoping to go live more and let y'all get to know me. I get to know you. Yeah, I'm getting ready for church, so that's what this Get Ready is about. But the question also, which lashes? So here's the purple pack, and here's the gold pack. I don't know if you can like see what they look like, but which one, the gold or the purple? Someone has already said the purple, but like I haven't decided. I've not picked the winner, so which pack? Purple. That has been the winning box so far. Like, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the purple because I really need to get them on. And to answer the question earlier, I will do a separate video to show you guys this fur blanket because it's giant and I just want you guys to be able to see the details, so I'll do a video on that. And it's super soft. Yes, I do wear fur and I want to get more. I don't have a lot of fur, to be honest. Last winter I did have one and I just got rid of that jacket because it got messed up, but I loved it. And some people, you know, they might be like, oh, you're using strip lashes, that's so out of style. Since when do I ever listen? I mean, if you know me, or if you're just getting to know me, like, I don't follow rules, I don't listen. I just, you know, I like strip lashes. Yes, I'm going to do a fur video. I'll do everything that I have fur. That's a good idea, actually. But I have to get my makeup done, and then I have to start my hair, and I don't even know what I'm wearing, so. Yes, so just stay tuned, like just keep an eye out for that video. I had never thought about it before, but I love decorating with fur, and I need to get more in my wardrobe. I honestly do. I do love decorating with it though. So if I'm bending down, it's because I'm putting on these lashes. So I'm not ignoring anyone. I just have to put these on. I had a red coat. It was bright red and it had black fur around the collar, and it was one of my favorite jackets or coats. And if you can hear that vibration, just ignore it. It's a notification on my phone. But yeah, it was my favorite jacket, and I got rid of it because who like who got me that coat made me mad, and so I was like, I don't want nothing that they gave me, so I got rid of it. And if you hear my dog in the background, I said it earlier, um, but yeah, she is a little firecracker. So she will sometimes randomly like bark and growl, but she's like the sweetest little dog. And I said earlier, her dad is actually my grandpa's dog, and my grandpa passed away, so it's a sentimental little dog to me, but in a way I still have a piece of him and all the memories. But if you are not oh, well, yeah, I would take my jacket or fur coat back. I definitely would. And you know, fur is not cheap either, and then you turn around and cheat. You do not deserve that coat. I actually have a fur pillow too. Trying to see if it's like on the couch or anything. It's not, but I'm gonna put that in the video. This lash is just not sticking. My favorite fur piece of clothing would be, I'm really liking those jeans that have the fur towards the bottom of the leg. I don't have a, like, yeah, I don't have a pair, but I have it saved, and I'm thinking about ordering it. I'm going out of town next weekend. And obviously, I don't think, like, it might be too warm to wear fur right now. I don't know, but I have it saved, and I had considered it, to be honest. But that's my favorite piece of clothing. I don't have it, but like I'm liking it. Um, a lot of people say it's ugly. What I'm talking about, the jeans with the fur towards the bottom. But I think you can make it cute. From what I own, I would say it is my jacket. It's a coat, not really a jacket, more of a coat, but It's all fur, and it's just, so beautiful, and you can feel rich, you can feel sophisticated, sexy. I don't know, like, it gives all the vibes, and it gives what it needs to give. So if anybody is on Facebook or TikTok, you can also follow me on Facebook, just under my name, Shelby Smith, and then on TikTok, my handle is The Real Shelby Smith. And also, be sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube. I am going to be doing a lot more, like, just putting out more content, more lives, more videos. I want y'all to get to know me. I get to know you. Today we were getting ready for Mass. I think I'm going to finish all of the makeup off the live, just because the situation we have going on, I have a vanity. I don't have a chair for it. It broke. So that's why we're right here, and I'm digging out of a bucket of all the makeup I was using. I also still need to find something to wear, and I need to do my hair. I got a new curling iron, and I think we're going to do curls. But follow me on Facebook and TikTok, and then I'm going to post the finished look that we did today on there and even on here. So stay tuned, and if you see the finished look, comment that you were here in the live. But yeah, and also I'm gonna do it for a video. Like, that's just an amazing idea. I love that idea. I have a lot of fur decorations and pillows, blankets. The one behind me is very detailed. It's heavy, soft. One of my favorites. So that video is definitely going to be on the way. I love that idea. But yeah, so I think that is going to be it for today, for this live. Thank y'all for joining. I loved chatting and, just getting to know different people, my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love talking fur. So I hope we can talk more fur in the next live. I might go live again tonight. I said I'm vlogging today too, and I said in my vlog I might go live on Facebook and TikTok, but I might do another live tonight after Mass. I don't know. We'll just see, but just stay tuned, and just subscribe and follow me, and yeah. But thank y'all so very much.